What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Season, what is this shit? Season 6, episode 8 or 9 is one of them. But all I got to say, y'all, is that this episode was so fucking dry. I almost didn't want to do it, but I don't think this review gonna be too long because it ain't really much to speak on, in my opinion, because the shit was kind of boring to me. I don't really care about it, but I'm just gonna speak on it just for a little bit, just based on the stuff that I wanna talk about, based on the stuff that I remember, because it was really nothing really to speak on. It's so lame, it was so dry, it was so boring, overly dramatic. It was just too much. But let's just get into the show, or whatever it was, because this wasn't no show, this was some bullshit. Anyway, we just opened up with the girls there meeting up for breakfast or whatnot, and they talking, and I guess Cynthia brought up the fact that Noelle got a boyfriend. And you know, they all get to talking about it, and then here come overbearing, mongoose looking ass bitch Nene decides that she wants to state her motherfucking opinion and want to judge everybody else. Now let me tell you something about Nene. She can sit up here and point out everybody's flaws as a person, everybody's flaws as a son, daughter, mother, grandmother, or as a damn friend. But when somebody point out her motherfucking flaws, she'll get motherfucking upset. And this is what I'm saying. Bitch, how the fuck are you going to try to counsel somebody on how to be a good mother when you ain't, you know what I'm saying, when your kids ain't perfect? You know what I'm saying? You want to down Cynthia. You want to down Cynthia because of the simple fact that Noelle got a fucking boyfriend. 13 to 14 years old really ain't that young, and I can't even call that shit dating, in my opinion. Because if they were dating, they wouldn't need adult supervision. It's just like, in my opinion, it's not a big deal because the parents are going to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cynthia and the boy mom are going to be around. So it ain't like they going out on dates by themselves or whatnot. So I don't see the big deal. I don't even get why Nene thinks that her parenting is the best form of anything, because like I say, she talking about I'm from the South and da 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 da. Bitch, I'm from the South too, the deep South, Mississippi. And your type of parenting ain't always the best parenting either. See, Nene's them same typical ass black mothers that think that keeping your kid on a leash is the best thing possible. But when they get from under that leash, they don't know what the fuck to do with themselves. I'm nobody's parent. I'm nobody's father. I don't want to be nobody's parent. I would never be nobody's parent. But however, my thing about it is this. I have seen people that I grew up with, seen people I done went to school with, you know what I'm saying? And their parents had them on a fucking leash. They couldn't do shit. They could never leave the house, could never go to the record hops, could never go out with their friends, could never go over to a friend's house or none of that shit. Why? Because their parents were fucking strict. Kept them on a damn dog leash all the time. And once they finally got off that leash, they ain't know how to act. They ain't know what to do with themselves because they wasn't used to the freedom. If you allow your kids to know how it feels to get out the house, or allow your kids to get their freedom, then maybe they'll know what to do when they get out the house. I've seen people that had strict ass parents that did not let them out the house till they was 18, and once they became 18, they didn't know what to do with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a teenager, you should be able to do certain things. You should be able to live or whatever. Like, you should know your boundaries at the same time. But you know, when, like I say, strict parenting isn't always the best, because sometimes when you keep people so strict and keep them on a leash for so long, and when they finally get off, they don't know how to act. They get into the worst things because they don't have the street smarts, because they never was allowed to get out. So Nene's whole thing about being from the South and I'm a strict parent ain't shit to me, because I don't agree with that strict parenting bullshit. That shit don't help you at all. And then when you being so strict, kids are more likely to sneak off and still go out and get pregnant, or still go out and fuck, do whatever the fuck they want to do. Why? Because they're so cramped up in the house, they got to find a way out some way. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So Nene just need to shut the fuck up, just like Candy said. Just don't have no more conversations with Cynthia about her fucking daughter. But then again, at the same time, Nene ain't the type of person to talk to, because she's so fucking overbearing. She thinks that her opinion is in the motherfucking law books. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cynthia can only do the best that she can as a fucking parent. You know what I mean? So you can't judge her. You don't even thinking that you judging her, but you are judging her. The tone of your voice is judging. It's not about what you say, it's how the fuck you say it. You was being too harsh. You was being too blunt. You can keep it real all day, but that don't mean that you got to to be disrespectful, and it don't mean that you got to be so harsh to make a bitch cry. You can keep it real with your friends all day. I keep it real with my friends all day too, but it's the way you say it. You know what I'm saying? It's the way you fucking say shit. You know what I'm saying? So, bitch, be gone. You mongoose looking ass bitch. You think your opinion really matters? Bye. So Kenya decides that she wants to talk to Phaedra about burying the hatchet. Phaedra was pretty much paying Kenya ass just while she was pumping her titties. I mean, at this point in time, I don't even see what Kenya trying to do. They could never be friends. They can really be cordial. That's really the only thing they can do. Because a friendship is nowhere in sight for these two motherfuckers, to be quite honest. They could never be friends. So I just think that Kenya need to let it go. But at the same point in time, you know what I'm saying? That's the best that, you know, I do think that Kenya was nice enough to try to bury the hatchet, and I can't really come for her on it. So kudos to you for even trying to do that, because I don't see no good in you at all, but whatever. So we get into them going to the gay club or whatever, and there was a bunch of drag queens, and you know, I actually seen a drag show for the first time this year, and it was pretty hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was, you know, in a little drag clothes. You know, you had your certain people singing Tamar Love or what, because, you know, the bitch looked like a drag queen. So, of course, a drag queen would sing a drag queen ballad. And then you had some motherfuckers that got to be ratchet and, you know, dance like Trina. It was entertaining. You know, I never thought I would be entertained by drag queens, but it was very entertaining in my opinion. So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, Kenya threw a little shade at Nene, saying that she looked like a drag queen. She do look like a man in drag and everything like that. So, kudos to Kenya for that. But Kenya should be the last person to talk about somebody with that thirsty ass skin. Her skin is fucking dehydrated. Her skin is just needs some skincare products for it. So she needs to shut up. Bye, Ashy. So Candy was talking about her play, and she asked Nene, because Nene is an actress, and of course Nene thought that she was too much to do the play. And I'm sitting up here like, what the fuck is Nene doing? Nene, you ain't doing shit, because Glee done got pushed back, new normal council. You could at least do the damn play. Like, just because you've done two fucking mainstream shows don't mean shit. When you get into some movies, then you can talk about what you too busy for. When you get into some mainstream movies, then you can be talking about what you too busy for. Bitch, don't do it. Don't do it, because you're already in your 40s. You ain't got too much time to go for an acting career, so you might as well sit the fuck down. Bitch, you pissing me off thinking you too much. But really, y'all, this episode was lame. It ain't nothing for me to talk about. Like, that is all I really wanted to talk about as far as Nene's judgmental ass attitude. King is shade towards Nene being a damn drag queen. King's apology to Phaedra, all that. That's all I can really say. But that's it, y'all. I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.